Oh, hello, hello, Spirit House here. How's everyone doing? I hope you're doing well on this Sunday night. It's Sunday night for me. It may be Monday morning for you guys, but or late or actually there's not many people that are earlier than me except for literally Hawaii and Alaska, and they're 1 hour behind me, but yeah, I'm on the West Coast. So anyway, most people are ahead in time. Like, when you're talking to me, you're talking to the past. So just think of it that way. But anyway, this video, I wanted to talk to you guys about using your discernment and the value, how much I've come to value discernment and learn to use it, and your intuition. Intuition being the most important thing. Now some of us, when we were younger, we used our intuition and we were taught to be ashamed of it, or, oh, you're just silly. Oh, that's Heather in her own world, this or that thing. But I've come to know, and looking back, that if I had listened in my younger days to my discernment, I would have never ever once gone wrong. It's when I listened to other people where I was led astray. Okay, let me repeat that. Listening to my intuition would have never led me astray, but listening to other people always did. Okay? I'll give you, just for the sake of the length of this video, I'll give you two examples, okay, here. But okay, when I started dating my husband, my ex-husband, I we divorced 10 years ago, but okay. The first night he stayed the night when we were just dating, before we even, thought about getting married or anything like that. We were just dating. We were living in San Carlos, California, and we were both going. I was still, I was continuing my education, but he was working at a comic book shop, and we both loved comics and all that dorky stuff. We were both dorks, we had a lot of things in common, but you know, I when I started dating him, my dog, Georgia, and she was like a little bit beagle and a lot bird dog, like retriever, you know. And she was the cutest thing. She had the cutest look. She would tilt her head with that little look, and she was just, oh, she was the love of my life. I actually rescued her in Redmond, Washington, and moved her like 2 years before from Redmond, Washington to back to San Carlos, California. So, because that's where I'd gone to high school and junior high and all this stuff, and I moved back to help my mother through a divorce. So anyway, I met my who would later be my husband, but the first night he came to stay over, my dog Georgia basically wanted to attack him, you know. And she never did that with anybody. She was very mellow. She was a mellow dog. But she really and especially when he came into my bedroom, she was like almost attacked him. She did try to attack him, actually. The first night he tried to stay the night. And she, didn't do that with other people. And always, if you have a pet, especially if you have a dog, always trust your dog's judgment over yours. Okay. So I should have taken that. Okay. Then what, in another instance, when I went to get a marriage license in Reno, um, Reno, Nevada, it was like, uh, I went into the office for the marriage licenses. We went into the office and they said, we just had a tornado warning. We've never had a tornado warning in 100 years. And it's like, I thought about it, but I didn't listen. Okay. So these are the things you need to pay attention to. That's like your ancestors and God screaming to you to listen to your intuition. Okay. And those are just the two most obvious. Like, I have many, many, many other signs that I received that I didn't listen to for a while, until I learned to always trust my intuition, to always listen to the signs and synchronicities, because you won't go wrong with those. You will go wrong listening to other assholes talking into your ear and trying to manipulate you, or whatever, by whatever means they try to manipulate you by. And it's not just always talking, you know. Um, talking words are a form of spells, but it can get much deeper than that, okay? And there's a lot of low-life people that will go to any length to keep you stuck for whatever their own purpose is. Money, um, to keep you away from someone, for sex, for this, that, but mostly it's money and to keep you away from obtaining your life purpose. Those are the two main reasons to keep to keep you giving to them if you have money. To keep you from going to anyone else so that they can drain you of all your money and put burdens on you and make you feel responsible when you're not responsible for anyone but yourself. These are assholes that will, I'm sorry for my language, but literally assholes, whether they're family or friends, that are just hangers on. They're baggage. They need to be cut off completely if they're doing that kind of crap to you. Any kind of manipulation. I don't care if it's a narcissistic manipulation, witchcraft manipulation, mental psychic attacks, mental manipulation, any kind of negativity projecting on you. You need to cut that shit off and never ever look back. Because if you, okay, let me tell you, a lot of these people that are reincarnated souls, groups of souls that are around us, whether they're family or not. There are some that are good, okay? I'm not going to say this is everyone, but for the majority, they are past life people that are here to keep you stagnant, to hold you back, especially if you have a higher purpose in life, like a divine purpose. They will do whatever is necessary to hold you back. And if they can't do that, then they get really psychotic. Then they really start, the mask falls off. They really start showing their colors. Okay. Because there's the devil. And I'm sorry if nobody believes this, but it's true. I've witnessed this so many times in my life. Okay. The devil will work through lower vibrational beings that are in your environment to get to you and eventually kill you. And these people will get so psychotic if you pull back from them. If you pull partially back from them and don't pull totally back from them, you will end up, 6 feet under, basically. Unless, by the grace of God, but if you don't learn your lesson and you keep repeating these karmic cycles, then not only will you end up dead, but as long as you're alive, and you're attached to people that have huge karmic debt and that have done really evil things in past lives and are born into this life with karmic debt, then you will share in their karma. Even if you've paid off your karmic debt, if you're connected to these people that don't serve your highest good, that you refuse to cut off and want to drag along with you into your next chapter of your life, whatever, you will experience their karma. Their karma, yeah, as long as you're associated with anyone, you experience their karma and you're wondering, why? I'm such a good person. Why is this happening? Blah, blah, blah. It's because you're still attached. You still have attachments. You still can't let go of the people from your past and your past to move into your future. And because you are sharing in their horrible karma. And who knows what kind of karmic debt these people have. And I have a good idea of the ones I'm not even dealing with them. I don't even know these people, but they have been a huge part in sending attacks to me. I only know one of these people, okay? So far as I know. But yeah, I knew one of these people that I connected with 3 years ago, and he opened his mouth to like a huge, like 2 covens or 2 secret societies and his whole family and another demonic family. And it's like, at one point I had 12 people constantly around the clock doing magic on me. Now it's like 2 because everyone's abandoned them. But just let this be your lesson. As long as you stay connected to people with karmic debt that are demonic, then you will share in their karma, even if you've paid off all your karmic debt and could be sitting in the sun, living a happy life with love. Okay? So that's my whole message here. And that's following up to my last stagnant post about discernment and karma. You need to use discernment from the life lessons you've learned and use your intuition always. No matter how much you've been shamed about how empathic or how much of an intuition you have or how psychic you are in your childhood, no matter how many people tried to keep that down, to keep it suppressed, you need to revel in that shit. I'm serious. Because that's from the Most High. That's from the divine. That is what will lead you to victory in your life. So that's my message for tonight. I love you all. And I hope you have a wonderful night. And I'll talk to you in my next video. Okay. Bye-bye.